And if you would be so kind to leave your name and number, I will return your call.
Sheila Bowman,
possible.
whatever.
Thank you and have a great day.
Hey Sheila, my name is Chris. I'm actually calling you from Arizona. I'm trying to get a hold of Mr. Miller, or at least leave a voicemail for him. I was having some trouble getting through the directory on your automated system, so it got me to you somehow. But I'm calling because I was looking on the news, and I see Mr. Miller standing next to Judge Margaret Casey Rogers talking about the Moldy condemned courthouse there in Pensacola, Florida. And I wanted to know that there's a reason that it's moldy and condemned, and it's because there's evil going on in the courthouse. Okay, you're standing next to a woman that people around the world are staring at. The whole world is staring at Pensacola, Florida right now because of the injustice that's happening to Dr. Kent Hovind. I really challenge you, Mr. Miller, instead of doing your PR stunt there with your mask on or whatever.
To continue this recording, press 1. To return to the main menu, press 8. Or if finished...
Yeah, Mr. Miller, exactly. So it's some kind of a PR stunt when you don't know what's the strings that are being pulled behind the scenes. There's Dr. Kent Hovind. He's been in jail for 8.5 years, and Judge Rogers herself is trying to put him away for another 20 to 100 years for mailing a letter. The whole world is looking at this like, what is going on? I challenge you, sir, just look into the case, see the injustice that's going on, and put a stop to it. I mean, that is your job. If you could just look into the case, sir. His next trial date is May the 18th, and like I said, he's facing up to 100 years for mailing a letter. This is a man of God. He must be released from prison. It is enough. Time's up. He's done his time, whether he was guilty or innocent. Sir, I need you to look into this matter. Thank you. All right, that was the Pensacola. That was the Pensacola office. Now we're going to call the D.C. office. Congressman Miller.
Being answered by audit. Congressman Jeff Miller's office is not available. To leave a message, wait for the tone. When finished recording, press pound for more options. Record at the tone.
Yes, this message is for Congressman Miller. My name is Christopher. I'm actually calling from Arizona. I have a message for him. There are people around the world watching Pensacola, Florida right now because of the injustices happening to Dr. Kent Hovind. And we see Congressman Miller here at the Pensacola Courthouse due to the mold problem. And it's like he doesn't even know what's going on behind the scenes. We know that the Judge Margaret Casey Rogers, who was standing next to him on the news, complaining about the injustice that she's having about mold in the courtroom, when we're staring at Kent Hovind, who's been in jail for 8.5 years, and the Judge Margaret Casey Rogers made a statement at the end of his trial that he was worse than a rapist, and then she removed that statement from the official court transcript. That is injustice, sir. I ask you to look into this case, please. There's a man, an innocent man, that's been in jail for 8.5 years, and we can't take it any longer. I'm telling you, there's people around the world watching this and wondering what is going on with America. We cannot take this any longer, sir. I beg of you, just look into the case and put a stop to the injustice. I really do appreciate it, sir. You're speaking to someone who's proud to be an American. I hope that you are too, and I hope that you refuse to see injustice going on in the country just like I do. So please, sir, do something about it. Thank you. All right, that was Congressman Miller's D.C. office.